modified drivers in the top 3. Yeah. Here for Richmond, a national driver of Eddie Carrier Jr. in 4th. For those that say that you're a local and you don't have a shot when the big boys come to town, this is a prime example of how things can definitely be false in that statement.
Especially here at the east of Richmond. I'm just telling you, it's hard to tame this baby.
To the line, 21 on the board of 35.
Oh, looks like Crabtree may have lost a cover off his car or something.
And we got to throw a caution. There's debris.
Debris. The wheel cover come off
they
that
have to throw the yellow. No choice. The wheel cover came off the number.
Come off C8.
The second place man of Jimmy Crabtree. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Crabtree has lost a wheel cover. He's lost everything else, too, so might as well. And Adam Lapona says his guy's lost everything else in his car. I mean, it looks like a skeleton coming around the racetrack, but it's trying to pull off an upset win. But, ladies and gentlemen, again, the caution is on Crabtree, but it is for debris. It is not Jimmy Crabtree's fault.
Right.
So he will stay in the number 2 position. And he will begin his ascent to run back down. Branham in 38.
Right. They have a lot of issues, those wheel covers there. Somebody, but they've been a lot better there for a while. They had a lot of trouble with them.
I'm glad they're plastic, though.
Yes.
A lot of series sanctioned bodies, late models, modifieds, pro late models, band together, national and regional, to ban the metal wheel covers. I'm glad that they're plastic.
Right, exactly.
I've seen some crazy stuff in metal wheel covers as we come back to green. A flashback to a time at Cherokee Speedway when I announced the fast track event and the driver lost the wheel cover, and the wheel cover came off in turn 2 and it flew through the air all the way through the infield pits and hit the fence in turn 4.
Wow. Like
crazy.
A Frisbee.
Yes, sir. Back to speed. And we're coming to the final home stretch of this event now. 22 of 35. And what a wild one it's been here at Richmond Raceway.
Aaron Brenham still in the lead. Crabtree in second. Daniel Webb in third. Carrier in fourth. And Robertson in fifth. Here comes Zach Powers. He went to the back, and here he comes all the way back up to the 5th position.
Yeah, I was going to say 33. Powers. Zach Powers looks good, but here comes Webb and Eddie Carrier Jr. You're riding on board with them on Flow Racing in 3.
I tell you what, that 33Z, keep an eye on him. He's rolling.
A crazy race. We had the big one. We've had caution after caution. Now the track is slicked off, blacked. The black top is settled in. And we're down to the final 10 laps.
Adam just told me Zach Powers is the fastest car on the racetrack right now, that 33Z.
Wow. Understanding Zach Powers could be the quick man right here. There he comes at you. Right there. On the outside. Driving the top shelf. Zach in attack mode here in Richmond. Does he got enough time, though? 10 remaining. Now make it 9 to go this time by at the line. And I will say this, Anthony, a totally different racetrack than we saw yesterday as well here tonight.
Exactly. That was how it was last weekend, too. Oh, looks like one way up in the wall, but he's fine.
He keeps on going. Number 2 car.
Yep, that's David Webb.
David Adams,
I'm sorry.
Back off the corner. Here we come to the line. It's now 8 laps to go. Wow, we're watching Webb and Carrier battle. This is for third.
And here comes Zach Powers taking over
Webb. He just powers
Webb.
to the inside, makes his move on Webb. Door slams him there. And Webb gets up the hill loose, and now Powers goes to the outside.
But Webb may have a tire down or something on that car. He seems like he's slowed way down in that D2 car.
Zach Powers has now moved up to fourth. It will be 6 laps to go. This time by, the black top has settled in here at Richmond. Branham is in clean air.
Yes.
This race will be decided by who wants it the most. Branham and Crabtree. Carrier. Powers trying to go by Carrier for 30, about jumped the wall out of 4. 5 to go. Settling in for the home stretch here in Richmond. 5 laps remaining.
Aaron Branham just sitting on the cruise control and hold off. He's got this, I think.
You got to wonder, could we see that late race caution fall? It could change everything here. Anything could happen. These drivers getting antsy here at the end. One wrong slip. Patience settling in. The 31 lap is on the board. Coming to 32 this time by 3 to go. The man out in front is still Branham. Aaron Branham took advantage of the opportunity of the big wreck, avoided it, got the pole. Rich Michael Jr. bouncing off the wall off of turn 4. 3 remaining here at Richmond. Wow, wow, wow. Here we go.
Aaron Branham in car 38, Richmond Raceway out of Clay City, Kentucky, still in the lead and got a pretty comfortable lead there.
And 2 laps remaining for Branham in 38's machine. Looking to be the 11th different winner in 12 races. What a competitive series is the Renegades of Dirt. Off of turn number 4, the white flag goes in the air. One more lap to go. Aaron Branham in the lead.
Awesome, Aaron Branham here out of Clay City, Kentucky. Richmond Raceway, stand up here. The local boy out of Clay City, Kentucky is getting ready to win this 3,000 Renegades of Dirt. Aaron Branham
off of turn number 4. Here he comes to the line. It is going to be Branham winning in 38, the biggest win of his modified racing career. Second spot will go
to Jimmy Crabtree.
To Crabtree. I can't wait to interview this guy and get his thoughts about what happened.
Third of Eddie Carrier Jr.
In third place again, as Anthony reiterated, on to the Salt Rock Express of Eddie Carrier Jr.
Wow.
What a race. What an event. And now, 11 for 12 in the season for the Dirt Car Racing Renegades of Dirt from Clay City, Kentucky. How about it for Aaron Branham?
Super late models, make your way to staging area, please.
Check. Well. Richmond Raceway, what did you think of that one? How about a comeback for this guy, Jimmy Crabtree, Crabby in the number 8. Overcoming adversity. Power his way back on the track, finishing the top 3. Runner-up finish. A national driver, Eddie Carrier Jr. Staying out there as well. Well, I'll just tell you this, race fans. Jimmy Crabtree happy with second, but he thinks he should be in victory lane. He's not happy with the start for sure. We'll find out what these drivers think about everything here in a moment. How about a run for this guy? Look at this. Young Lion and Old Lion. What a great run for 4th place. Zach Powers, give it up to him. Did you have fun out there in the Renegades, buddy?
Oh, that was a blast. It's awesome to have this level of competition come here and run this good. I wish I wouldn't have messed up. I tried not to run over Crabtree down here. He checked up, and I spun out, and it's a mistake I made, but I battled back up. If I would have done that, I think I would have had a shot at Branham there. The car was on a rail, on an absolute rail.
You were in 7th, rallying to the front, and our timing and scoring telemetry had you as fast or faster than the leader.
Oh, yeah, I was coming. It took a little bit. I tried getting around Eddie Carrier Jr., and I struggled a little bit there, and then I felt my right rear go away after that. And after that, I was pretty much just settling in 4th.
How about a round of applause for Zach Powers, everybody? Oh, my goodness. This will be special. This, I promise, will be special for Hustler Race Cars. Everybody involved. the biggest win of his racing career. He makes it now 11 out of 12 events. A winner on the National Modified Program for the Renegades of Dirt car racing sanctioned body. I know they're happy. I know they're excited. Come on out of the car, ladies and gentlemen, from Clay City, Kentucky. Oh, my goodness, Aaron Branham. The biggest win of his career. Let it settle in.
I don't know if it will.
Everybody give a round of applause. I'm going to let him pause for a minute. Avoiding the big one. Staying out of that calamity. And then you go to the front. You're holding off the big guys like Braden Berry and, of course, Eddie Carrier Jr., Crabtree in the late rally. Powers is coming. Biggest win of your career.
This is my first ever feature win here.
His first ever win at Richmond Raceway, and it's a national modified event. How about that?
I've been here for 10 years trying to crack at it. We've run second in some big races, but this is by far anything better than I could ever imagine.
Just talk about how you survived this race.
I had just put the nose out front, stayed clean, tried to keep the car straight, not to kill the tires, 35 laps, just try to take care of the stuff and just stay out front and stay away from everybody.
This race was had so many different stages, if you want to call it that. You got involved in they had the big one like Daytona or Talladega here at Richmond. You avoided that. You stayed out of trouble. Then there was the green caution, double file, back to single file. What did it take just to stay consistent and get this big win for you?
Just keep the car up underneath of me. Dad, he was giving me signals on my lead, and I knew that I was pulling away. Just keep the car straight, not kill the tires, and I felt like I had a car that could get it done.
Got one more question for you. So many people always say when the big boys come to town, man, we don't have a chance. I don't know why we're going to come. You and Victor Lee both have proved that the regional weekly racers here like at Richmond Raceway can kick ass with the national modified guys. How about it?
Hell yeah.
Got any sponsors?
Yeah, Mac Freeman Son Auto Body, Schaefer Racing Oils, Mullins Race Engine, Prater Welding, Haddix Racing Parts, Hustler Race Cars. This is a new car for me this year, and it's a killer piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, his first win of his career is a big national win with the Dirt Car Racing Renegades of Dirt out of Clay City, Kentucky. Give it up to Mr. Aaron Branham in 38. Well, we're going to talk to the C8 of Jimmy Crabtree. Your car looks like it's been in a demolition derby than a modified race. Talk about your ascent to come back to the front and get a second place finish.
Well, we had a good car starting out the outside front row. I took off, and it was like they set on the race receiver, started to cone. Well, they started at the barrel. And I just didn't go, and then got lifted up, and then it was just on from there. And then I had to go to the tail because that's their rule. So then it made me mad. Then I drove her to the front.
So basically that temper just made you power your way back to the number 2 spot. Do you think there was any way you could get around Brandon if we had another late caution to get him or something?
I wore this thing out tonight. There's nothing left. That's all it had.
Go rest tomorrow.
Thank you, buddy.
Got any sponsors?
All kinds, but they're ripped off. I don't remember them.
Oh, my goodness. I've announced races in 23 years, and that's probably the funniest comment I've heard in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to Jimmy Crabtree in second spot. All right. Woo! We're going to talk to the Salt Rock Express of Eddie Carrier Jr. Eddie, I know you've been down there with those big boys, those local boys before, experiencing what it's like to get those first career wins, those big wins, especially in your successes. Third place tonight. What's your thoughts of the race in the 13?
The start of the race was kind of a joke. Kind of tried to stay out of Jimmy and stay out of him and try to keep causing mess and just get down there.
Did you realize you were airborne?